What up, Jules? What's up, everyone? Hope everyone's staying safe and warm. Yes, made it home in time. Nice. Yeah, hopefully the weather is nice and warm where y'all are. Still kind of chilly here in Ohio. I always like your live. Thank you so much. He said, it's freezing. Hey, Rick. Hope you are well. I'm doing pretty all right. Yeah, I'm doing all right. Not too shabby. Hope y'all are doing A-okay as well. I'm in sunny California. I'll trade you. See you at 7:30. Awesome sauce everywhere. Yes, thank you to all the Scorpios for being patient with me. Yeah, just call me grape jelly and spread me on toast, because I am jealous of anyone that is in sunny California. He said Libra, okay. Just stopped by to say hi. I'm in New Zealand. Hope to catch you on Saturday for Aquarius read. Wow. New Zealand, that's amazing. I guess I have followers from all over the world. Who would have thunk it? That's freaking incredible. It's mind-blowing. Holy crap. New Zealand. Okay. Colombia. That is just crazy. Hi, I'm from San Diego. Love your readings, so on point. Thank you so much. Yeah, if y'all are new here, definitely hit that follow button. I greatly appreciate it. Welcome to Free Will Tarot to anyone who is new. Alaska, okay. Give me some good news. San Antonio. That's amazing. From Cincinnati. Hey, I'm from Ohio as well. Yes, if y'all are new here, welcome to Free Will Tarot. Definitely hit that follow button. It is greatly appreciated. I reside in Ohio. Maybe one day that'll change. Florida, okay. I'll see you. Alright, I do have over 50 viewers right now. Sunny California. Yep, grape jelly over here. So, Libras, we do have the Witch's Tarot deck that we're using tonight. Witch's Tarot. For the first half of the reading for Libra and Scorpio. And then we will, is it come to New Zealand? Yeah, I would love that. I'm in Maine, if it makes you feel any better. Snowy from our North Ontario. Okay. I've been to Canada more than a few times, but yes, we're using the Witch's Tarot as well as the Witch's Tarot. The first one for the first half of the readings, and then the miniature version to clarify. Alright, it is almost 36 after. Yes, one more reminder, hit that follow button if you're new here. Hit the like button if you like the energy I bring to the tarot TikTok table. And hit that share button, especially if you know of a Libra or a Scorpio that would love to experience these readings. Don't have to be a Libra or a Scorpio, but as long as they love tarot as much as you, as much as me, maybe more. Or if they have the TikTok app. Alrighty. Yes, it is officially 36 after. 3 more. 1, 2, 3, Alrighty, Libras. For all of you new here, when I do the bridge shuffle as I'm about to do, when I do the bridge shuffle, that is the green light to send me scissors or anything sharp and pointy of the emoji variety, and we will cut this deck with said scissors. Oh yes, that is the fun part, where I have all my viewers and or followers interact with me in the comments. Alright, we're going to get an overall theme and or topic with the dice, with 2 dice, or a pair of die, 2 dice, yes. Alright, what do we have for Libra for the overall theme and or topic? Here we go. Alright, that's double confirmation with 2s. So we definitely could have for the Libra something coming into harmonization, or they are experiencing in the next week harmony to some degree, opposites uniting and or coming into union, and or something balancing out between maybe you and another individual. Let us roll one of these dice to get a different outcome from just double 2s. And we do have a 4. So something coming to harmony or harmonizing for the Libras in the home, or a foundation you could be building in a relationship. Okay. Something balancing out in the home, possibly. Opposites uniting, 2 homes combining resources, financial resources, possibly. 2 foundations coming into union. All of these are good examples of the 2 and the 4. We will keep in mind the overall theme and or topic for your reading, Libra. Thank you all for interacting with me in the comments. I am going to go ahead and cut this deck. Alright, one more time. Hit that follow button if you're new. Greatly appreciate it, maybe even muchly so. Do hit the like button if you like the energy I bring to the Tarot TikTok table. And hit that share button. If you're a Libra, if you're a Scorpio, thank you Scorpios for being patient with me. Your reading will be in about an hour, or 50 minutes, give or take. Finally made it in time for Libra. Nice. And yes, I do have a YouTube channel. Do check out my YouTube channel. The link to my YouTube channel is in the TikTok bio, whenever you get a chance. Alrighty. Here we go. Here is your energy, Libra, Sun, Moon, and or Rising. Here is the challenge. Here is your person's energy. Here is the common ground and or similarities between you both. And here is the possible outcome and or advice. Okay. So Libras, we do have 5 cards here on the Tarot TikTok table. Here in about 20-21 minutes, give or take, we will clarify with 5 more cards, 1 card per each placement within this spread. And then we will recap in about 20-21 minutes. For anyone new joining the live stream, especially if they're a Libra, but that does not have to be a Libra. Finally made it to the beginning. Sweet. Alright, so getting into your reading, Libra, we do have the Emperor. This card's kind of popular for the last 3 readings. Yes, we do have the Emperor for the Libra, but we also got it in the Leo's reading last night and the Virgo's reading. Not just in any placement in this spread, the first placement, meaning the Leo's energy, the Virgo's energy, primary energy anyways. The first card we pulled, yes, for Leo, for Virgo, and for now, Libra. So maybe collectively, this is a time for a lot of the zodiac signs to go ahead and get organized, to take action, to take charge of their own life, to take charge of their own destiny, possibly. If it's not their own destiny, and it's not necessarily a bigger picture, let's scale it down. Instead, I ended it with a Leo. Uh-oh. Well, maybe you and Leo simultaneously are taking charge of your own lives. This definitely could be an indication of that. Maybe for some of you, you are dealing with a Leo. We will get to their placement, though. Thank you, I missed yesterday's reading. Yes, if y'all did miss out on yesterday's live stream, do visit my YouTube channel. I did end up uploading last night's video to YouTube. All right, with that being said, yes, I do feel like with the Emperor coming up in your placement Libra, you definitely could be getting organized. You definitely, this is for Libra, by the way. Last night's reading was for Leo and Virgo. Tonight is Libra and Scorpio. For the person, Sharpie, that mentioned they are a Leo rising. But yes, Libra, I do feel like you could be getting organized at this time, taking charge, stepping up to the plate, setting boundaries where they need to be set, setting up a set schedule for yourself. Oh, you said Libra sun, okay. Leo rising, okay. This could definitely be a good indication whether you're a Libra or a Leo or a Virgo, but this is the Libra reading. Yes, do visit my YouTube channel. That is where you will see the Leo and Virgo reading, but neither here nor there. Libra, this is your reading. This is divine masculine. I don't care if you're a woman, if you're a man. This can resonate for either gender. Tarot is not gender specific. Do keep that in mind. I could be in my feminine energy. I could be in my masculine energy, depending on who is in my environment. It's not necessarily that I would be wearing a certain face or putting on a certain facade or personality, depending on who is in my environment. Yes, I am still me, either in my masculine energy or my feminine energy. But, like I said, depending on who is in the environment, we have to adjust our personalities accordingly. So yes, with you being in masculine energy, I do feel like you are taking action. You are taking charge of possibly the situation with this person or in your life in general. This is general information we can pull on your energy. I do like that. I also like with the Eight of Swords in the challenge that you find it challenging to overthink and or be in mental imprisonment and or find it challenging to be in a victim mentality. Meaning, with the Eight of Swords in the challenge, we're going to read this as if it's reversed. Also meaning, I feel like this is coming out of a period of time, where you, Libra, yes, once upon a time, might have been overthinking, might have been playing the blame game, like, no, it was this person's fault. I feel like you're taking accountability for possibly your own actions, for possibly how it does take two to tango. I don't feel like you're overthinking this anymore. I feel like you're getting out of your way, your own way, mind you, and taking charge of your own life. I love this. And taking accountability for how maybe you two weren't a good match. Maybe you and this individual aren't necessarily compatible. Or you're taking charge knowing that yes, you are compatible, depending on how the rest of this read goes, and taking charge, stepping up to the plate to try to make this relationship get off the ground to some regard. Reevaluating what I did wrong or what I could have done wrong. Exactly. Now, it is funny that y'all mentioned that maybe one or two of you were dealing with the Leo. True, I dumped a Leo. 111. Okay. Well, yeah, like I said, it's funny enough that y'all mentioned that maybe you were dealing with the Leo. We do have the King of Wands. This could definitely be Leo energy. It does not have to be 100% for every single Libra out there, though. It's going to be different for case by case for every Libra, I'm sure. But yes, King of Wands is someone. X was a Leo. And I've been owning my part. Awesome. Married a Leo, or married to a Leo. He's a twin. Ooh. That would be interesting, marrying a twin. But yes, this could be a Leo. Doesn't have to be. It could be a fire sign. Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. Does not have to be. This is someone very fiery. Someone that knows what it is they want out of life and how to get it. maybe even knows what they want out of a relationship. Dealing with a Sagittarius twin flame. Okay, well, this could be confirmation for some of you. It doesn't have to be for every single Libra. King of Wands, yes, is someone who waits for the opportunity to pounce on said opportunity and or a specific person and to claim that person as theirs. Not necessarily in a possessive way, more so, hey, I am protective over this person. This is my person. You know, I feel responsible for their well-being and or, you know, their emotional well-being, let's say. So yes, maybe this person is waiting for the right time to pounce on the Libra per se and say, hey, where do you think you're going? We got to work this out. You know, I still have to right my wrongs. If this King of Wands did have any wrongs in the relationship and or any wrongdoings per se. I do feel like, yes, this person equally wants to take charge of the situation as equally as you do. You being an Emperor energy and then this person being a King of Wands. Now, normally, if you both are coming up as masculine energy, which this is the King of Wands, if it was the Queen, it would be feminine, obviously. But normally, if you are both in masculine energy, I would suggest that there's going to be some butting of heads. Butting of heads, as if this is how we're going to do things, says the Libra. No, says the King of Wands. This is how we're going to do things. Au contraire, King of Wands, says the Libra and Emperor energy. We're going to set the rules this way. It must be done by the book. Oh, touche, Emperor, Libra. But we're actually going to do things this way. You know, it's my way or the highway. Butting of heads. A power struggle, if you will. A power struggle. With the Eight of Wands, and the similarities or common ground between you both, I'm sure if y'all could just get along, you know, if we all could just get along and just agree that yes, as the Emperor, we can do these things to get the relationship up and going, off the ground. And yes, King of Wands, this person can, yes, do the same, take action in these ways. I do feel like, yes, there can be some fast forward movement for you both. If you both were to get on the same page and agree upon who needs to do what, at what time, and what manner, you know? I do feel like with the Eight of Wands, yes, you and this person could have a lot of flirty text messages back and forth if you so desired. Also with the Eight of Wands, depending on the actions you and this person take, being an Emperor energy and being in King of Wands energy, there could be some sort of changes that either need to be occurring in this relationship and or could naturally happen due to you both taking action, you know, that needs to happen. I'm not sure if that came out as well as I needed it to, but y'all get the gist. Eight of Wands does tell me that yes, either you and this King of Wands energy person are creating changes for this relationship, as in implementing them yourselves, and or by taking certain actions, there could be certain changes that you might need to adjust to with the Eight of Wands. There could be, yes, some changes you both need to adjust to, depending on the actions you both take with the Eight of Wands. Yeah, there definitely could be a lot of fast forward movement in general if you both were to get on the same page. Maybe with the Eight of Wands, this has to do with travel. Maybe you and this individual do have to travel to some degree. If that is the case, maybe this is a long-distance relationship. I do want to mention this is the second 8. We do have the 8 of Swords in your challenge, Libra, meaning, yes, 8 of Swords in the challenge, you coming out of a period of time where you were overthinking, well, how do I want to take charge? Not only of just my own life, but this relationship. I do feel like, yes, and I've said this multiple times in the Libra readings, that Libras love to make decisions based off of what's fair for everyone involved. Let us think. Let us think and analyze and make the correct judgment as far as, well, is it going to be fair if I make this move? Is it going to be fair if I make this move? Let me repeat that. If I make this move, is it going to be fair towards this person? Is it going to be fair towards myself? Is it going to be practicing self-love if I take charge in this relationship? Or is this relationship a waste of time, a waste of energy? Is this relationship not going to be reciprocal, equal give and take? You know, let's overthink a little more. Let us overthink just a little bit more. I do feel like when you figure out that this person is in King of Wands energy, that you'll be like, oh, okay, it's definitely reciprocal. They're ready to take action. They're ready to claim this relationship as not only theirs, but mine as well, says the Libra. All right, and last but not least, we do have the Four of Swords. Why is it that we have the Four of Swords in the possible outcome and or advice? Four of Swords is, yes, technically harmony, wanting to keep the peace. I don't know if there is about to be an argument with this King of Wands or a disagreement, any miscommunications, any of that jazz. I'm not sure of it. We are going to clarify each and every card, but yes, maybe you end up heartbroken and or disappointed, maybe even rejected by this person, and maybe that's why the advice would be to be in Four of Swords energy, to rest, recuperate, restore your energy, to keep the peace between you and this person, no matter if there is a argument or a disagreement. Maybe you're needing to either meditate and or contemplate on an issue between you both. It could be the issue is you both are butting heads, a power struggle between a King of Wands and an Emperor. Mind you, the Emperor is all four kings put into one. So I'm not sure if this person is willing to cooperate and or if they can compromise and just be in their feminine energy as the Queen of Wands and or elevate themselves to an Empress and meet you halfway, you know, and know their worth, know what they deserve. Not necessarily egotistically take action. Oh no, this is what's good for the relationship. No, the Libra has the say. The Libra has the say. They are the Emperor in this relationship. They are able to take action when needed, not when it suits this person. You know, it's all in good timing, divine timing, let's say. I said, ouch, shots fired. Yeah, I mean, hey, I'm reading the cards. I'm only reading the cards. You know, and with you being an Emperor energy, I do feel like you should take the lead. You would have the, I don't want to say the title, necessarily the position either. But yeah, I suppose you would technically wear the crown in this relationship. You know, I do feel like it is your obligation, Libra, to take charge of the situation. And yeah, maybe this person could be a little fiery, passionate, inspirational. Maybe they do have a lot of creative solutions and or ideas. But it's all about timing as well. And for some of the Libras, this person has once upon a time already gaslit you. Let me repeat that. For some of you Libras, this person has already in the past, whether it's been the past week, past month, past 2 months, 3 months, 6 months, a year, I'm not sure how long of a time, but for the last, let's say, week, maybe this person has gaslit you and said, no, I'm a king of wands. I'm going to take control of this situation. You know? And it's time. No matter if it feels right. It's right because I say it is. No. No, there's set schedules. Gucci Gucci Goo. There's set schedules that we have to abide by. There's certain rules that we do by the book. You know, that we follow by the book. It's by the book, not my way or the highway. I will repeat that. It's by the book, says Libra, not my way or the highway, says the person of interest. So maybe, yes, your advice could be to rest and to contemplate on how to move this relationship forward, especially if there is a long-distance relationship dynamic between you both. I do feel like, yes, there could be a lot of messages sent back and forth, but no matter if there is passion between you both, no matter if there is, flirty text messages, I'm not sure if this person understands that it's going to take time and it's got to be a slow burn. The King of Wands, I'm sure, can, implement a slow burn, but hopefully they don't have it in their opinion that it's got to be my way or the highway. This King of Wands needs to learn a little bit more about patience, I do feel, and about gaslighting and how manipulative gaslighting can be. And not to try that again with the Libra. So yes, maybe it is Four of Swords, your advice to contemplate on the issues I've mentioned between you both, or to meditate and the answers will come to you. Neither here nor there. I said, yes, I agree. Mystery. What do you mean, wait? Y'all have a good week. Thank you so much. Been on that flip-flop energy. Thank you. I need to hear this. Gotta go already. Okay, good to see you. Good evening from Eugene, Oregon. Wow. Wow. Origin. Logical reasoning. There you go. Gave up on that gaslighting and had to step away. Literally right now. Yeah, Four of Swords. Step away. Hello from Florida. Or not Florida. California. Yeah, not going back to that. Hello, just walk in. Awesome sauce. Yes, Libra. I do feel like stepping away would be a good idea. To meditate, to contemplate. Between issues and problems that you have with this person, and or if this is the type of relationship you want with said individual. It's definitely a big red flag if they've gaslit you to some extent in the past. And it doesn't necessarily have to be that this person has gaslit you, but it is a good example of an interpretation with the Eight of Swords, either in reverse or upright. Hello, Lindsay. Glad you made it. Alrighty, y'all. Alrighty. So we are going to clarify the Libra reading with 5 more cards. Alright, if y'all are new here, definitely hit that follow button. I muchly appreciate it. If y'all like the energy I bring to the Tarot TikTok table, maybe you want to hit the like button. Maybe a few times. Like. His attitude is his way or no way. I left and am in my quiet zone. Aw. I don't like that. I don't like the quiet zone for Libras. I like it when Libras are loud and proud and they have their freedom to, be themselves. But, if you are dealing with a fire sign, or even if you're not, no matter the sign that you're dealing with, King of Wands energy is a little bit impatient, is a little bit egotistical, and depending on what we clarify this card with, it could be, yes, that they are very egotistical or very impatient. So, yeah, I am in that zone too and hate it. Well, we will clarify. Let's see if they actually want to compromise and or they just want things to be done their way or the highway. Alrighty. Alright, yes. Do hit the follow button if you're new. Greatly appreciate it. I don't like hurting, so silence is best for this Libra. Well, Four of Swords could be a good indication and or a good advice for the Libras then. To heal, recuperate. Meditation is never a bad idea. I'm dealing with a Libra and we bump heads a lot. I'm a Scorpio. Okay. Thank you for all the Scorpios for being patient with me. We will get to your reading here in about a half hour. The silence is also pain. Yeah. I feel that. But I mean, I'd rather you be in the Four of Swords energy than the Three of Swords. I'll put it that way. Three of Swords is, yes, the ultimate rejection and or feeling outcasted. At least with Four of Swords coming up in your possible outcome and or advice, this tells me that you are deciding yourself with your free will to skip the rejection altogether and just, hey, before things get too heated, let me take a step back. Let me take a step back and heal from this argument. We don't have to reject each other. We don't have to disappoint each other. Let's just take a step back and keep the peace, says the Libra. Keep the harmony with the number 2 of the dice that we did roll for the beginning of the reading. Alrighty, if y'all have a Libra that you would like to share this reading with, and you're not necessarily a Libra yourself, do hit that share button. Keep in mind, I do have a YouTube channel. The link to my YouTube channel is in my TikTok bio. It said the astrology right now is to keep the peace too. Keep the peace too. That's pretty neat. I love that we're getting cards that align with the astrology. I'm a Libra. Hubby is Libra. Nice. Nice. A double Libra. That seems pretty balanced, wouldn't you think? Is that fire sign really trying to make their way back? I don't know. We're about to clarify, though. We are about to clarify. I think for now, the conclusion and or advice is to just keep the peace, to take a step back, meditate, contemplate, and we will see. We will clarify. It is halfway through your Libra reading. I do want to mention that I do personal readings every Sunday night. No matter what the banner here says in the bottom right corner, I do personal readings every Sunday. That is $20 for a paid reading for 5 cards and an oracle card, and then $5 for a 1 card, maybe even a clarifying card for a yes or no question through Cash App. So yes, do set your alarm for a half hour ago. A half hour ago is the time I will be doing live streams every night here on TikTok. Every night. Monday through Sunday, yes. And one more time, the banner here does have the schedules. Tonight just happens to be Libra and Scorpio. With that being said, let us clarify this reading for Libra. All right, 3 more. 1, a 2, a 3. Alrighty. Did you start your morning streams? Man, I really want to. No, this last Monday, 4 days ago. Howdy, partner. This last Monday, I tried to. I had everything set up, and then I got distracted, and no, nothing was happening. It's not the right time. That's what that was telling me. I was distracted. Things were going on in my environment, and it's just not the right time for the morning readings. So yes, while I did promise y'all morning readings, I will get them started possibly at the beginning of spring. But y'all, Libra, I did do the bridge shuffle. That was the second and last bridge shuffle for the Libra reading. Go ahead and send me scissors or anything sharp and pointy of the emoji variety. Yes, if you are new here, when I do the bridge shuffle, that is the green light to send scissors or anything sharp and pointy of the emoji variety, and I will cut this deck with said scissors. Let me get a quick drink of the tea. And about 7:07 is when we will cut this deck. It is 6 after right now, so we got less than a minute for y'all to interact with me in the comments. Thank y'all for showing up to the live stream for Libra and Scorpio. One more time, Scorpio, thank y'all for being patient with me. We will get to your reading here in about 23 minutes, 24 minutes. Yeah. All right. One more time, hit that follow button, hit that like button, hit that share button. And I think this, my Virgo X, we were talking about last night. Oh, really? Okay. Okay. There it is. 7:07. Yes, scissors. Scissors. Why the question mark? So we can cut this deck in 3. Thank y'all for interacting with me in the comments. That is the name of the game, folks. I don't do personal readings throughout the week anyways. The personal readings are for this Sunday. All right, we are going to clarify the reading, though, for Libra. Clarifying the Emperor. What? And the Libra's energy. Sun, Moon, and or Rising. Maybe even Venus. Clarifying the 8 of Swords in the challenge. Ugh. Clarifying the King of Wands in this person's energy. Okay. That, yeah, definitely makes sense. Clarifying the 8 of Wands and the similarities or common ground between you both. Yeah, that's smart. And clarifying the 4 of Swords. Huh? And the possible outcome and or advice. Strange reading. Strange reading, y'all. We do have double cards. 2 cards that came up the same. Not in the same placement. That would be awesome. But this is the message that y'all need to hear for the next week. So I'm going to give the reading as such. So yes, we do have the Emperor and Libra's primary energy. Clarified with, yeah, like I said, a double card. 8 of Swords. So yes, you could be trying to take charge in your own life, trying to set boundaries where needed, trying to get organized and or, you know, plan a schedule and then stay on top of that schedule. But with the 8 of Swords, it's almost as if maybe you feel gaslit. Maybe you are in a, a victim mentality. You know, feeling like you don't want this person to put you in charge of this situation. But if you have to, you know, okay, here I go. I'm taking charge of the relationship, maybe even my own life. I can't depend on this person to, you know, claim this relationship and make sure that the Libra is feeling safe and secure in this relationship. I don't know where to take this relationship. I don't know what direction to take this relationship. Or, yeah, I'm just feeling trapped, says the Libra. I'm feeling like this is a mental imprisonment. So much overthinking. Almost feeling like, why is this happening to me? I do want to remind y'all that this isn't happening to you, mind you, it's happening for you. So you can decide what it is you want and what it is you don't want. It's to help you decide and see for yourself what it is you do and don't want out of a relationship. I do apologize. Sometimes my words get ahead of what I'm thinking. Libra is trapped in their mind. Yes, I do feel that. Yes, you are wanting to take charge of this relationship, but doing a little bit of overthinking, needing this person's guidance as well. You know, okay, I'm taking charge, but I don't feel the most confident in doing so. You know, is this person necessarily the archetype for you in this relationship or in a relationship in general? Once again, we have the 8 of Swords, but in the challenge, I feel like in the next week, yes, you will eventually stop overthinking. You will eventually come to realize that, oh, I don't have to overthink. with the Eight of Swords in the challenge, I don't have to overthink. This is happening for me, not to me, so I need to stop putting myself in a victim mentality. You know, this is happening for me, to show me what kind of a relationship I actually want. And maybe this person is showing me exactly the type of relationship I don't want. You know, the type of relationship where the Ten of Cups is in the challenge. Oh yeah, this is definitely what I want, even though it's challenging, even though it's an uphill battle, you know. To some regard, yes, relationships do take work, but it shouldn't have to be a struggle to get on the same page, to align each other's goals and or values, you know, and to set the priorities straight. This is what you do at this time, and then I will come in and do this at that time. You know, and it'll be an equal give and take. I'll give, you give. I take, then I give. You take, then you give. I do feel like, yes, there is timing that is meant to play out in this relationship and or for the Libra. You know, and possibly in this specific relationship, it's either slowing your progress down, that you could be having progress in another relationship, or this person is just wanting their ego stroked with that King of Wands energy. I will say one more thing with the Ten of Cups in the challenge. Yes, you might have had an idea, you know, with the Ten of Cups, imagining what it would feel like to have happily ever after. What would that feel like? Wow, I have everything in my head imagined to the littlest, smallest detail. This is perfect. This is everything. It feels so amazing. But when I look in the environment, why is it that my vision isn't matching up with the environment? Because now when I imagine that happily ever after, Ten of Cups, envisioning, you know, long-term happiness with another person, I can't imagine that with this person. Or at least I find it challenging to do so with the Ten of Cups in the challenge. Yes, we did have the King of Wands and this person's energy. Sometimes I wonder if I'm there for his convenience. Possibly. Is this person only wanting a stroke of the ego? It's hard to see the path forward. Oh yeah, I'm sure with your eyes blindfolded, it is hard to see the path forward. You know? Yeah, I'm sure this person does want to take charge in this relationship, but are they abusing their power? Are they abusing their power in this relationship? Are you giving them power, you know, to power over your heart, power over your life to some degree? And now you might be taking back that power with the Emperor in your primary energy. I do feel like if this person doesn't get what they want, they'll just shrug it off. Nah, this is a headache, says this person. Libra, why can't you just be more submissive to me? Why can't you just boost my ego and go along with the plans I've made for us both? Even if it's a lack of planning. You know, yeah, to some degree you do want to charge ahead with this relationship. But if this person is, you know, abusing their power and saying, no, it's got to be my way or the highway, it's either that this person wants their ego to be stroked, and or they just want the instant gratification that you give them, and or they're a little bit egotistical, and or I don't feel like they necessarily know what they want either. Keep in mind with the Six of Swords, this card comes right after the Five of Swords, meaning this person definitely could have been in their ego dealing with the Libra, meaning this person could have been in a battle of egos without the Libra knowing it. I'm sure the Libra didn't want to be in their ego when telling them, no, You know, this is actually how it's done. It's logical reasoning, as y'all suggest. Yes, still Libra. We still have 14 minutes till the Scorpio reading. Thank y'all, Scorpios, for being patient with me. But yes, cross-watcher perspective, I see him for who he is, but love him, and he doesn't like it. Well, there's something I feel like the cross-watchers might have been self-sabotaging. Maybe the Libra... I feel like the Libra has an idea of they're happily ever after, and it's not matching up to what this King of Wands energy wants. So yes, maybe there was a battle of egos to some extent. You know, this is what I want. No, this is what I want. Okay, but is it what either of you need moving forward? Is what you want, is what this person wants, actually beneficial to the relationship and or to the Libra personally, and or to this King of Wands personally? These are all good questions to be pondering. You know, sure, the cross-watcher could be over it. You know, oh, I'm over it. Maybe there was an ego battle. Maybe there was a battle that is fruitless. As in, maybe the cross-watcher, King of Wands, was willing to win at all cost to some degree. You know, because of the ego. I feel like, yes, there was a level of confusion and or fear with the Libra not seeing a path forward, either in this relationship or in general. You know, so is this King of Wands energy, cross-watcher, necessarily helping the fact that the Libra can't see a path forward in this relationship? Or are they just giving up on the Libra because the King of Wands isn't getting what they want and or what they need? Does the King of Wands know what they need? Does the Libra know what they need? Moving forward, I'll let y'all ponder on that, but I do feel like this King of Wands energy is wanting to move on into calmer waters, disregarding the miscommunication, the misunderstandings, leaving behind the headache, leaving behind the stress, the anxiety, even though with the similarities and or common ground being Eight of Wands. I do feel like, yes, both your intentions are to, one, yes, have flirty, passionate messages back and forth. Sure, that's one interpretation of the Eight of Wands. Yes, Cupid's arrows be shot on the Libra's butt as equally as the King of Wands butt. But no pun intended, I do feel like maybe there was a long distance type of relationship going on, a dynamic between you both that, yes, you both needed to travel. Maybe either of you were, little argumentative about, no, I have to stay here because of these obligations. Okay, well, I can't necessarily travel to you because of these complications with my vehicle or the weather or whatever the example of, maybe an excuse, maybe a reason, but it's almost as if y'all want fast forward movement while still investing cautiously. To some degree, it almost feels like it would be too risky for this relationship to move forward in a fast manner while you both are being cautious. Yes, I love that with the Knight of Pentacles, you are being cautious, not wanting to, get into a relationship super quickly. I think cross-watcher moving into their own energy, at least until they take charge. I agree. Yeah, Knight of Pentacles tells me that y'all are being cautious. Slow and steady wins the race with the Knight of Pentacles. Slow and steady wins the race. We don't want to create chaos and or drama and or unnecessary, stress, anxiety, fear. Although, with the secondary energy coming up and Libra's energy, the Libra is fearing the future, not seeing a path forward. It's like, what is this person doing to help the Libra out, to see a path forward? Other than, this is how it's got to be. And if not, I'm just going to take a step back, the same as the Libra, until the Libra can make up their mind. And it's like, well, that's not fair. Yeah, let's take a step back and let the Libra overthink and or make up their mind. That seems a little insensitive when you think of it that way. Is this the relationship Libra wants? I don't know. I'll let them figure that out for themselves. Well, that's not fair. The Libra is trying to make that decision based off of both parties. I want to make that very clear. While this person is like, okay, well, see ya, figure it out yourself. It's a little insensitive when you put it that way, but that's what I'm getting from these specific cards. I love that both of you at least are taking your time, being cautious into who and or what you invest your time, money, energy, effort into. Slow and steady does win the race, but unfortunately with the Eight of Wands, you both do have the intention of, yes, move this relationship forward. It's a weird contrast, Eight of Wands. Hurry up and wait. Hurry up and wait. I'm sure to some degree you both can be loyal and be patient with each other. But who is starting this hurry up and wait? Is it both of you? Definitely could be both of you, with the common ground and or similarities being the Eight of Wands to the Knight of Pentacles. We do have the Four of Swords and the possible outcome and or advice. This could tell me that, yeah, the Libra is about to mirror this person's energy and or behavior and take a step back just to keep the peace. I do want to mention that, yes, while you could be an Eight of Swords, taking 2 steps back, we do have the Six of Swords in this person's energy, and then taking 2 more steps back, Four of Swords, wanting to heal, rest, recuperate. I feel like the advice would be to let this person come back to you. When they miss the Libra, they will come back and they will be ready to take charge and or compromise with the Libra. Like, okay, Libra, lettuce, the main ingredient of salad. Let us compromise. Let us get some team effort going. How do you feel this relationship should move forward? I'm willing to listen to your side of the story, Libra. And if they aren't, then that's fine. That only means that this person is slowing your own progression in life for the next week anyways, slowing your own progression down. As if maybe this relationship is only a speed bump, to realizing what you actually want and or what you actually need. If that's the case, then yeah, I'm sure you both want fast forward movement, even though it might be a long distance relationship. But maybe this fast forward movement is only meant to happen in your life after this person leaves your life. Once you realize, oh, this isn't how I want to run a relationship. This isn't how I want the other person to run a relationship. With the Ten of Cups in the challenge. And I don't want to have to hurry up and wait, Foot on the gas, no brake. Foot on the gas, no brake. It's like, okay, well, can we make up our minds now? We can't have fast forward movement and, stay cautious and or slow and steady winning the race, all in the same time. Sure, it would be lovely if that would work out in our favor. I do feel like it is either a time management type of deal, like knowing when is the right time. But I do feel like if this person does want the same thing with you, take that step back, mirror their behavior, keep the peace, keep the harmony. Harmony coming from the 2 that we did roll with the dice. And I feel like maybe this person will create that fast forward movement for you, or for the both of you, and or maybe someone else comes in and takes a claim on this relationship, on a relationship in general with you, Libra, meaning they too would want something fair instead of possibly my way or the highway, and or okay, if not, I'm gonna head into calmer waters. And if not, I feel like there will be fast forward movement for you after a time of meditation. After a time of meditation. I'm single till I'm not. There you go. Yeah, I mean, because what's that saying? It's a really common saying on Facebook. Something about if they wanted to, they would. You know? Let's not play mind games. Either you want me or you don't. You know, and if you do, you better come correctly. You know, not none of this my way or the highway. No, coming correctly means, okay, I'm ready to compromise. I'm being on the same page. I'm ready to listen and hear you out, Libra. What do you need, you know, for your needs to be met? What do you need from me, per se, that you can't give yourself? Says this person I'm saying. And if it's not this person, if this person isn't ready and willing to, you know, meet your needs and or the needs that can't be met by you, then, you know, make room for another person. Sit on down. Sit down, be humble. You know? It doesn't have to be that you and this person are destined, you know, to be together just because you both are possibly very attractive. You know? The attractiveness isn't enough. You both have to respect each other. You both have to accept each other for, yes, the beauty that you come with, but also the beautiful mess that you come with as well. You know? No judgment of the past. If anything, learning from the past to know what not to do. You know, but most of the time in this day and age, we like to learn about each other's past. Oh, they did you dirty this way? Let me make sure that's how I do you dirty, you know? And not even being aware of it. It's more so subconscious, like, okay, that's probably how this is going to end. You know, it's more so subconscious. Any Hoosers, I do feel like that's what I have for y'all. One more time with the last pairing. With the Libra, did the gaslighting and friend zoning and is now trying to salvage and stalk. Well, I mean, if you're the more spiritual one, and that is why you come to tarot readings, then I don't suggest cross-watching. I suggest more so watching for your own sign, no matter if it's the big three or just the sun sign. You know, because a lot of times when we cross-watch, especially if it's for someone narcissistic, you know, then it's not even your wrongdoing that I'm calling out. Your bad behavior or their bad behavior that, you know, that I'm calling out. Did I make as the recap? No, I'm pretty much done with the Libra reading. Yes, you pretty much... did miss the Libra reading. I don't even have time for a recap. I have to get started literally right now, 7:30, on the Scorpio reading. Please do subscribe to my YouTube channel, as yes, I have a lot of folks end up, you know, late to the reading, and I get it. Y'all have your own lives, and I actually appreciate the enthusiasm, like, oh my goodness, I'm late to the reading. You know, I actually appreciate y'all thinking of me in that way. Do set an alarm for either an hour ago and or 50 minutes ago. That's necessarily when I actually start the reading. But yes, if not, then I get it. Y'all have your own lives. I have my own life as well. I'm sure there will be times where I can't necessarily make it to my own readings, you know? But with that being said, I do have a YouTube channel. I don't want y'all to miss out on future readings. So if you end up having to miss out on readings for whatever reason, obligations of any kind, then yes, please do subscribe to my YouTube channel. The link to my YouTube channel is in my TikTok bio. All right, with that being said, I am going to begin the Scorpio reading. Lulu, what's up? Hope you're doing okay. Tomorrow on YouTube. Yes, user Finch Girl. Tomorrow on YouTube. Oh, Scorpio, nice. Yes, ma'am. That's actually my moon sign. That was a heavy reading. Thanks, Rick. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Not a problem, y'all. I do hope that was either helpful and or insightful to some degree. She said, I know. Yes, Scorpios. Scorpios, the cereal brand of Scorpios. Or Scorpio squares, Scorpio O's, possibly. Scorpio flakes. Frosted Scorpios. Fruity Scorpios. No, that doesn't have a nice ring to it. No. Scorpio loops? Nah. I'm just, sounding terrible now. Thank you all, Scorpios, for being patient with me. I am going to shuffle these cards back into the deck, and then we will get into your reading here shortly. Alrighty. Okay. So, Scorpios, if I have any new ones? Sure, let's go with it. If I have any new ones, any new followers, any new viewers, definitely hit that follow button. Greatly appreciated. Maybe even, did you miss Gemini? Maybe. You're about 2 days late. Yes, I do feel like you're about 2 days late. Gemini readings are Tuesdays, 6:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. We are on Libra and Scorpio tonight. I just did the Libra reading, and I'm now about to do the Scorpio reading. If y'all like the energy I bring to the tarot TikTok table, definitely hit that like button. Said, dang, just missed the Libra reading. For when someone wants you to cut the deck. Scorpios. Yes. Yes, we are going to have a great night, Rick. Thank you. Yes, not a problem, Lindsay. Yes, actually, right about now is a good time to show you all the decks I'm using for your reading, Scorpio. Yes, and dice. Can't forget the dice. So yes, we do have the Witch's Tarot deck that I'm going to be using. Thanks for the honor. Not a problem. Yes, Witch's Tarot deck for the first half of the Scorpio reading. And then the Witch's Tarot deck for the last half of the Scorpio reading. To clarify. Alright, last deck to shuffle the cards back into said deck. And then we're definitely going to get into the Scorpio reading. Oh yes. And keep in mind, I do have a YouTube channel. For any of you interested in not missing out on future readings, I highly suggest you subscribe just in case. You never know what will pop up. You never know. I don't want to have to be the one that says, I told you so, for future reference in case, you're like, oh, I don't need to subscribe to the YouTube channel. I'll come back every time on time. And then a week later, like, oh no, I missed out on the Scorpio reading. What gives? And then I have to be like, I told you so. Please go to my YouTube link in the TikTok bio. I don't want to have to be right. I want to do the right thing. That's literally what I'm trying to do here, folks. I don't suggest going to my YouTube channel just so I can get more subscribers. You know, sure, it helps me get more subscribers, but the main goal is so that y'all don't have to miss out on future readings. Alrighty? Otherwise, that would just be more work on my part. Any Hoosers, it is 36 after. 1, a 2, a 3. Alright, Scorpio, here is the first out of 2 bridge shuffles. Here we go. If y'all are new here, when I do that bridge shuffle like I did just now, that is the green light. Go ahead and send me scissors or anything sharp and pointy of the emoji variety. It said, I want to do the wrong thing. Quit it. Quit it. Y'all are funny. I want to do the wrong thing. Yes, go ahead and send me scissors or anything sharp and pointy. It does not have to be scissors. So I can cut this deck. That is the name of the game, folks. And while y'all are sending me scissors, I feel the same for real. Oh, goodness gracious. While y'all are sending me scissors or anything sharp and pointy of the emoji variety, we're going to get an overall theme and or topic for the Scorpio reading. Here we go. We have a 3 and a 6, meaning this could have something to do with a family dynamic and or a friends group, something to do with the community you are living in, possibly something to do with a coworker or coworkers. With the 6, this could be momentum away from conflict, solutions, and or light after dark. So this could be a situation where either you and a family member, you and a friend, a coworker, someone in the community have some sort of conflict and or disagreement and or some sort of drama between you and this person. I do feel like this drama will be dissipated and or this conflict will be lifted away. There will be momentum away from that conflict. And or after a period of darkness with possibly a family member, a friend, a coworker, possibly even a romantic interest, you know, you will see the light at the end of the tunnel. We will keep in mind the overall theme and or topic moving forward. Thank you all for interacting with me in the comments. It said housing situation. Okay. Okay. One more time, hit that follow button, hit that like button, hit that share button, especially if you're new here for the follow, especially if you like the energy I bring to the Tarot TikTok table for the like button, and especially if you have a Scorpio somewhere in your life, no matter what area they reside in. And it does not have to be that they are a Scorpio. As long as they have the TikTok app, and or as long as they love tarot as much as you, as much as me, then yes, go ahead and hit that share button with them. Yes, this is the Scorpio reading. It does not have to be sun or moon or rising. It could be any of them, though. Venus included. Any placement. Exactly. Exactly. I try not to leave out any, you know, because what would be the point of that? I got Scorpio, 3 of planets. Oh, wow. That's a lot of Scorpio stinger. Any Hoosers? Here we go. Scorpio, Sun, Moon, and or Rising, maybe even Venus. No matter the placement. Here is your energy. Here is the challenge. Here is your person's energy. Here is the common ground between you both. And the possible outcome and or advice. Alrighty, y'all. So, we do have 5 cards here on the Tarot TikTok table. Here in about 20 minutes, we will clarify with 5 more cards, 1 card per each placement within the spread, and then we will, yes, recap. We will recap for any new Scorpios joining the live stream at that time, and or anyone. Does not have to be a Scorpio. All right, so beginning the Scorpio reading, we do have the Page of Pentacles. Page of Pentacles. This tells me that maybe the best part is getting stung. Goodness gracious. We do have the Page of Pentacles, And the Scorpio's energy, the general information we can pull from the Scorpio reading, or from the Scorpio themselves in this situation, how they are behaving and or showing up to their own reading. Page of Pentacles does tell me that you are wanting to start over to some regard, to some degree. Either this is rebranding yourself in business, or this is just showing up as a beginner's mindset, a student's mindset, wanting to possibly relearn what you bring to the table, possibly reevaluating your own worth and or valuing, evaluating your value. That is weird to say. Evaluating your value. Have you tried to say that? Any Hoosers? I do feel like, yes, with the Page of Pentacles, you are reevaluating your worth, your value, what you bring to the table, as if maybe once upon a time you were insecure and or are insecure, feeling insecure around this person. Possibly in the next week, as I do weekly readings. It does not have to be, though. It could literally be that this person has more experience than the Scorpio, and the Scorpio's like, oh, I don't have to come across as I'm experienced in this field, I'm experienced in this area of my life. And then here this person comes along with all this other experience, like, whoa, maybe I'm not so experienced. Maybe I have to start over. Maybe I have to start over as a Page of Pentacles and learn from this person. There's two things we can do when we are coming across someone that has more experience and or a newcomer. I remember watching an interview with Jim Carrey and the dude that plays what's his name? Oh my goodness. It's nice. Borat. That's right. Borat. Jim Carrey and the dude that plays Borat were in an interview, like a big table with other actors, and Jim Carrey was like, there's two options, when faced with the new, cat in the neighborhood, whatever you want to call that. You can either be jealous and be, resentful and, hold that against them and like just be spiteful and all that, which is super ugly. Or you can be accepting that, hey, this person has their own flavor, their own taste, whether it's comedy or whether it's whatever experience you might have, maybe in relationships, maybe in whatever field of work. I do feel like, yes, you are faced with that challenge, and I feel like the Scorpio is going to give this person their respect and accept that, yeah, this person might have more experience, than you, but that does not mean you have to be resentful or spiteful or mean towards them. You have an opportunity to learn from this person. That could be bigger picture. Now let's scale it down. Let's scale it down to just a page. No pun intended. I feel like, yes, you could be reevaluating your own worth, your own value, what you bring to the table when it comes to this person. Do you feel like it's challenging to take the lead in this relationship? I feel like the Scorpios could want to take the lead, take charge of this relationship and or get organized, but maybe feeling a little insecure, maybe feeling like this person needs to, take charge, take the lead, because maybe you feel like if you were to do so, that, maybe you would fail. I'm not getting that just yet. I'm not getting that there is any fear necessarily, but I do find that you are yourself finding it challenging to be in divine masculine energy, to take charge of this relationship, to, show up in your masculine energy and take action, take charge. Said, Nar, I missed the beginning. Not necessarily. Yeah, with Page of Pentacles, I do feel like maybe some of the Scorpios are showing up a little insecure, maybe wanting to learn from this person and or evaluate their own worth, their own value, what they bring to the table, as if maybe this person is a little more experienced in possibly relationships and possibly whatever area of, you know, that they are more experienced than the Scorpio. With the Emperor, this tells me that yes, you do want to take the lead, take charge of this situation, but finding it challenging to do so. I feel like this is because, not because you're necessarily insecure, maybe you feel like you don't have all the tools or resources or all the knowledge, possibly, all the wisdom, all the experience, to lead this relationship forward. Or maybe there's other people, in your environment that are creating an obstacle, possibly. Or you're just, lacking the tools and or resources to do so. With the Six of Swords, I do feel like this person, to some degree, is wanting to move into calmer waters. I don't know what that suggests. I don't know if this person is waiting for the Scorpio to take the lead and they're like, am I waiting? Am I waiting? Am I waiting? Why am I waiting all this time? I'm more experienced in this area of life. Why do I feel like the Scorpio has to take the lead? Why does the Scorpio feel like they have to take the lead? Maybe they're moving on into calmer waters because this is somewhat stressful for them. Maybe there is a headache. Maybe there is some sort of drama and or miscommunication, misunderstandings between you, Scorpio, and this person. If that's the case, then maybe they want to move on away from the drama and just start over with you. Or they're ready to move on with their own life and possibly leave you behind. I think quite literally it could be that, because we do have the World card. If I'm the Scorpio, who is the other person? I'm not sure. I suppose they could be an air sign with the Six of Swords. So that could be Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. Doesn't have to be for all the Scorpios out there. It's going to be different case by case for every Scorpio. This is a general collective reading, keep in mind. So yes, do take what resonates, leave out the rest. But with the World card, she said Aquarius here. Nice. Yes, with the World card, this could be that you and this person have intentions of maybe traveling to each other, possibly. I feel it's more so that you and this person have an issue you keep coming back around to. I mean, unless, of course, the Earth is flat. In that case, maybe it's not necessarily around this way. Maybe it's round in that way. But neither here nor there. I'm not going to, argue if it's flat or if it's not. I don't really know myself. I really don't care myself. All I do know is, metaphorically speaking, analogy-wise, this is an issue or a problem that you both keep coming back around to. Yes, pun intended. I literally use that as an interpretation because it fits. Let us close out that cycle where we keep coming back around to that issue, where we keep coming back around to the same problem. Let us close out that cycle and come up with a creative solution and or a practical solution, for all I know. A solution away from conflict. Momentum away from conflict with that 6 that we did roll with the dice. Sure, with the World card, this could be long distance that you both could have to travel. Maybe, for all I know, this person has some sort of stress and or drama and or headache and or miscommunication, misunderstandings in their own environment, and they could, yes, want to travel to the Scorpio to help them take charge of this relationship. That's an example of an interpretation of the Six of Swords, for sure. We're going to clarify. You know, because it could be that they're wanting to move away from the Scorpio. While the Scorpio is such a headache, I don't want to deal with the Scorpio being a headache anymore. I'd rather go on to another person and experience something less of a headache. You know, maybe something less long distance wise. Less long distance? I don't know. Yeah, English, Rick. Well, oh. Yeah, I'm not reading the whole story. Here we have the Seven of Wands. Seven of Wands. I don't know what the case is. We do have, in the next week, maybe you end up pushing this person away. Thank you, Mr. Not James, but Rick. See you soon. Have a great evening. You answered my question. Did I? It good to be true. Me, Scorpio Moon, Scorpio Sun. He burns me quite a lot, lol. Ha 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 ha. Probably hiding those 6 swords. Did I answer the question? Hiding those 6 swords. Possibly. I mean, if they are an air sign, you know, air signs don't necessarily let their emotions rule every action and or decision in their life. I hope that answered your question. If so, I wasn't aware. That's my bad for not reading all the comments, as I do try to give all the interpretations and or examples of such. Can I see the last card? Yes. Seven of Wands. I'm Aquarius and dealing with Scorpio. Okay. He's Libra Moon and Cancer Rising. So. Is it okay? Well, Seven of Wands. Yes, Seven of Wands and the possible outcome and or advice. I don't know if this person is about to start having some sort of miscommunication with you and or misunderstandings are going to be had between you both. You know, maybe the Scorpio ends up being a typical Scorpio and wanting to sting this person, you know, as if, no, I don't trust you, or no, get away from me, you don't have good intentions, or no, you're lying to me, or something is off in their energy, possibly. I don't know. Seven of Wands does tell me that maybe you end up getting a little defensive, Scorpio. Maybe you end up, you know, standing your ground about something and you don't want to necessarily budge because you're a fixed sign. You know, it's a lot harder for fixed signs to change their mind and or, you know, to be flexible when it comes to an opinion. I don't necessarily think Seven of Wands is a fixed fire energy per se. I suppose it could be, if it is associated with Leo, but neither here nor there. I do feel like, yeah, Scorpio, maybe the possible outcome could be you pushing this person away. I don't know what kind of mind games this person could be playing. Like I said, Five of Swords. Like I said in the Libra reading, the Five of Swords is the card that comes before the Six of Swords. Five of Swords being mind games. You know, self-sabotage. Trying to win at all odds. But at what cost? You know, maybe there is some sort of mind game that this person either consciously or subconsciously or unconsciously, no, not unconsciously, subconsciously, you know, out of their nature or nurture, I suppose, could be playing, you know, to test the boundaries of the Scorpio's, for lack of a better word, boundaries. I'm not sure if this person is going to be testing the waters, so to speak, with the Six of Swords coming out of the Five of Swords, and then, oh, that's where the boundary is laid. That's where it's laid, that's where it's set. I tested the boundaries and I got my answer. Now I'm wanting to move on into calmer waters because the Scorpio possibly doesn't trust me or my intentions, or, you know, maybe they end up getting jealous and or possessive. Yep. Who knows? With the Seven of Wands, if this is the advice, you know, maybe you do find it challenging to take charge and or take the lead in this relationship. And I'm not sure if the Scorpio is feeling defensive in the sense of, oh, I have to start over as a beginner's mindset. I have to learn from this person. Maybe the Scorpio doesn't like learning something new and or isn't wanting to budge as far as, how they do things, how the Scorpio does things. I do want to mention that the world, yes, is Scorpio, Leo, Aquarius, Taurus energy. All four of the fixed signs are on this card technically. So maybe that'll resonate for some of you, but it does not have to resonate for all. So do take what resonates, leave out the rest. But yes, we are going to clarify why is it that the Scorpio possibly could push this person away and or be defensive about something that the person of Six of Swords primary energy could be doing and or communicating and or miscommunicating, whatever the case. We are going to clarify, as I mentioned. Alrighty, Scorpios, if y'all are new here, definitely hit the follow button. I muchly appreciate it. If y'all like the energy I bring to the tarot TikTok table, definitely hit that like button, maybe a few times. Like. If y'all have a Scorpio that you want to share this reading with, definitely do so. And they don't have to be a Scorpio. If they like tarot as much as you, as much as me, then definitely hit that share button. Need a personal reading from you, please. That would be lovely to give you a personal tarot reading. Pun intended, as your profile name is lovely. But neither here nor there. Yes, this is halfway through the reading. This is the time I do mention I do personal readings every Sunday. Every Sunday. Me too, he's been getting on my nerves lately. I've been pushing him away. Oh goodness. Yeah, we do have Sundays. Every Sunday, 6:30 p.m. About an hour and a half ago is when y'all need to set your alarm. No matter what time zone you are in and or where you are located. I'm from Ohio, so it's about 2 minutes away from 8 o'clock p.m. So I'm sure somewhere it's 5 o'clock or 2 o'clock or 12 or 8 or 9 or you know what I'm saying? But no matter where you are in the world, set your alarm for an hour and a half and you will know right there and then that, hey, set your alarm for an hour and a half, and you will know right there and then that, hey, it's card reading plus an oracle card, and then $5 for a yes or no question for one card, maybe even a second to clarify that one card. Alrighty? Yes, I did want to mention that Sundays. Personal readings. Paid personal readings. Paid readings only, though. Alright, so with that being said, what else can be said? The YouTube channel that I have is literally only for my live streams here on TikTok. Because I definitely could be doing a lot more on my YouTube channel. Either making YouTube short videos or making my own, tutorials on how to read tarot, on, how to use specific spreads. I could be doing a whole lot more on YouTube, but I choose to designate YouTube for my live stream viewers here on TikTok. Alrighty? Because, I don't necessarily have to, but I want to make sure that y'all don't miss out on live streams in the future. Therefore, yes, please do subscribe to my YouTube channel. Link to my YouTube channel is in the TikTok bio. With that being said, it is 8 o'clock here in Ohio. Lettuce, the main ingredient of salad. Let us clarify the Scorpio reading. 1, 2, and 3. Alrighty, Scorpio. This is the second and last bridge shuffle that I will be doing for you tonight. Here we go. If y'all are new here, the bridge shuffle is the green light to send scissors or anything sharp and pointy of the emoji variety. And then we will cut this deck, yes, with those scissors. Let's say about 3 after, 8:03 is the money shot. Oh yes, 8:03 will be the money shot, so a little more than a minute. They said, am I late? No, you're actually right on time. We are going to clarify here in about a minute and a half or so. Give y'all time to settle in, get comfy. For the next half hour, I will be clarifying the reading and recapping. Not necessarily in that order. We will recap and clarify as we go. Technically, I'm clarifying before we recap, but y'all get the gist. Alrighty. A quick drink from the tea bottle. Yes, a quick word from our sponsors. JK. And an icebreaker to break the ice. Ooh, it's wintergreen. Winter fresh. Alrighty, folks. Let's go ahead and just cut this deck, shall we? Enough jibber jabber from the Leo doing the reading. Alright, Scorpio. Sun, Moon, and or Rising, maybe even Venus. We are clarifying the Page of Pentacles in your energy. Okay. Clarifying the Emperor in the challenge. Clarifying the Six of Swords and this person's energy. Clarifying the World card and the similarities and or common ground between you both. And clarifying the Seven of Wands and the possible outcome / advice. Wow. Alright, so after that jazzy number, my jazz hands, spirit fingers, we do have the Page of Pentacles in your energy. This is the general information we can pull from how you are interacting with this individual and or how you are showing up behavior-wise in this reading. Alright, so we do have the Page of Pentacles, meaning maybe this person is more experienced to some degree, either in a relationship and or maybe... Let me start that over. If this person is more experienced, maybe you are showing up as a beginner, a learner, a Padawan learner. For all the Star Wars fans out there. A Padawan. You know? Oh, this person knows more than me. They are more wise. They have more knowledge. They are more experienced in this field, in this area of life. What can I do to learn more and to be accepting of what they have to teach me? I feel like Scorpio, and I'm not sure why, but we have the Tower, clarifying the Page of Pentacles. The Tower, clarifying the Page of Pentacles. Why is that? Why do we have the Tower clarifying the Page of Pentacles? Now, keep in mind, when we have a Tower moment, this is something unexpected, a shock, an upheaval, a sudden change. I feel like maybe this is a relationship that was built on a faulty foundation, a not so sturdy foundation. Maybe even, I'll give you 2 examples. Example A, you could have had some sort of belief system about this person. Some sort of belief system as in, oh, they're this way. I must need to come across as a student mindset, a beginner's mindset, and or a Padawan learner. They have so much to teach me. And I feel like, yeah, they do have a lot to teach you, but it's going to blow your mind. I do feel like it is going to blow your mind. Like, whoa, my belief system just crumbled right in front of me. The belief I had about this person is no more. I have to create a new belief about them depending on what they have to teach me. I have to restructure and or reform a foundation for this belief system. Example 2. It could be that you both started off not necessarily as friends, maybe friends with benefits. You know, maybe it wasn't necessarily built on a sturdy foundation. If that is the case, it cannot be a long-term relationship. You know, we are missing a brick, or a layer of bricks for that matter. You know, possibly even a whole corner of bricks that are important, you know, for this foundation to last long term, for that longevity that we need for a relationship to last. We cannot start out with the physical intimacy. The passion will run out very quickly. You know? Now that we have the fun out of the way, what was your name again? That's pretty embarrassing. That's pretty, you know what I'm saying? It's pretty embarrassing. I don't want to have a tower that I'm self-sabotaging. They said, damn, yeah. Now that the fun's out of the way, what's your name again? Goodness gracious. Yeah, let's move on to the next. Placement in the spread. We do have in the challenge the Emperor. Maybe you feel like you want to take the lead, Scorpio. Yeah, no, for real, I feel like we need to get to know each other all over again. Okay, well, we do have the Emperor telling me maybe you, yes, want to take the lead and take charge of this relationship. But for some reason, for whatever reason, maybe you find it challenging to take charge, to take the lead, to step up to the plate, you know, to take action, and or what else could be said? You know, to take the lead, take action, and get organized, you know, set a schedule for not only yourself, but for this person as well. Possibly even finding it challenging to be patient with yourself, to be patient with this person. They said they don't want to wear the pants, said Scorpio. Yeah, I feel like the Scorpio does want this person to take the lead to some degree, you know, because showing up as Page of Pentacles, the Scorpio might have still a little bit to learn from this person about who they are, possibly. No matter if there is a field of experience that they have more so of than the Scorpio, you know, I feel like you do find it challenging to be patient with this person. Maybe this is the shared challenge. I was going to say, maybe this person is more the masculine. It does not have to be that the Scorpio woman and or man are showing up as, you know, just feminine energy. Maybe the dynamic you both share is that this person is more masculine and that you, Scorpio, are more feminine. That definitely could be the case. You know, I myself can be more feminine depending on who I'm dating. If it's an older woman, then yeah, I would be technically the feminine because I would view them as more experienced, more knowledge, more wise, and or having more wisdom. So yes, I would come across as a page of Pentacles, needing to reevaluate my worth, my value, what I bring to the table. If I'm to date a younger woman, you know, then yes, I would be more so in my masculine. Okay, this is how we're going to do things. I'm going to take charge in this way. Exactly. Y'all get the gist. Tarot is not gender specific. So yes, maybe the Scorpios do find it challenging to take the lead and or wear the pants as one suggested. Maybe you are waiting and being patient on this person to, you know, take the lead and or wear the pants per se. Maybe you are having an epiphany, a sudden realization, and or an upheaval of, wow, I'm not so sure this person knows what they're doing with those pants that they are needing to fit into. You know? Are you having unrealistic expectations on what size pants this person should be wearing? Not necessarily to body shame, you know? It's more so just metaphorically speaking. With the Temperance card and the challenge, maybe, yes, you are finding it challenging to be patient with this person. Maybe you are finding it challenging to create a positive situation out of something that wasn't so positive, a negative situation. This is a alchemical process that, yes, does include patience as one of the factors and or ingredients to that process. Meaning that, yes, if you are to create a positive experience and or conclusion and or result in your own life, is this person necessarily a good fit for that alchemical process? Or if you add this person into the alchemy, into if this person is an ingredient that you're throwing into the alchemical pot that is temperance, is this person only making you less patient and or more impatient? And is it like causing, the rest of the boiling stew to like boil over and or have a a chemical reaction that isn't conducive to a positive result, for lack of a better word? Yay, big words. I love to come across as a smart person, especially when I use words such as photosynthesis. It makes me sound more photosynthesis. For me, definitely having trouble being patient and trusting in the universe and divine timing. Okay, our divine timing is testing my patience. Yeah, I believe it. What's crazy is this person is, yes, wanting to move on into calmer water. I don't know if this person's creating any mind games, or if they were possibly once upon a time, if they were self-sabotaging, or if they were trying to win at all odds, but at what cost? The cost of losing the Scorpio? I'm not sure. But they are, yes, wanting to move away from any headaches that maybe the Scorpio and this person simultaneously were creating for each other. Maybe this person is getting impatient and they're like, I don't want to be patient. I'm tired of being patient. I'm just going to move on into calmer waters. I'm not sure if this person is wanting the Scorpio to chase them after moving on into calmer waters, but with the Hangman, there's a lot of stagnancy. There's a lot of this person needing to see something from your perspective. Scorpions do play mind games. I don't think the Scorpios chase. I don't necessarily think Scorpios play mind games per se. If anything, we might, test some boundaries. Like, really, you're willing to be patient? Let's test that out. Let's see if this person is willing to wear the masculine pants in this relationship. That's not all Scorpios, I'm sure. But yeah, this person coming across as Six of Swords to the Hangman, I'm sure they're tired of waiting and or being stagnant and or trying to see something from your perspective or a different perspective in general. Maybe they are trying to walk a mile in your shoes to some degree. Neither here nor there. We do have the World. As I did mention, yes, this could be a long-distance relationship. Yes, this could be something of an issue or a problem you both keep coming back around to. Something of an issue or a problem, you're wanting to find momentum away from that conflict, that problem, that issue. As we did roll the 6 with the dice, I do feel like, yes, you both are wanting to have a either creative and or practical solution to these issues or problems or to this conflict. It literally could be that you both need to be just a little more patient, with divine timing. Sure. Could the person be a Leo? They could be an air sign or a Pisces with the Six of Swords to the Hangman, but they don't have to be. With the world, yes, this is common ground and or similarities, and technically there is Leo, I think that's Taurus, Aquarius, and Scorpio. So yes, the world is associated with all 4 fixed signs. We do have the Nine of Cups also to the world. So yes, not only could this be a long distance relationship that maybe you both have to travel, and that is literally the solution. I don't know what other obligations you might have that might create obstacles for you both to travel to each other, or one or the other or both. Maybe there is, yes, an issue that you want to close out, a cycle with this person you want to close out and or find that momentum away from conflict with the world. But with the Nine of Cups, I do at least love that you and this person equally, simultaneously, are able to create your own happiness. Neither of you need to ask for that validation and or reassurance and or, need necessarily compliments. Sure, it's nice to have, and sure, maybe to some degree, as children, we didn't get that validation from our parents 100%. So then we look for it in other relationships as adults, maybe to some degree. But I feel like you, Scorpio, and this person simultaneously don't have that problem necessarily. I feel like, yes, you and this person can and are willing to and or capable of creating your own happiness, whether it be through a hobby or whether it be through, other releases, such as going to work, and taking frustrations out on doing your job and or just being around the people you love. That literally could just be it. Being around other people that you love, that are loving you and supportive of what you do and, how you live your life, could literally just be the happiness that you create within yourself. It doesn't have to be a hobby, but I suppose that could be a good example of an interpretation. So definitely working on that. Okay. Well, I don't know what it is about this person that makes you want to push them away, Scorpio. There's something with the Tower that I feel like maybe they are either abusing their power or abusing the Scorpio's trust, or maybe once upon a time they were playing mind games or in their ego, having a battle over egos. Or maybe this person literally is just not being as patient as they need to. Even though maybe you even tried to take charge of this relationship, like, yes, let's move this forward in this way, in this manner, in these steps. And this person's like, whoa, don't be so controlling there, Scorpio. And it's like, okay, well, I'm not trying to be controlling. I'm trying to take charge of the relationship. If you're not going to step up to the plate and wear the pants, then someone has to. And maybe this person does view that as a little, controlling or whatever the case. And dramatic, possibly. And or stressful. So maybe they do want to move into calmer waters and try to see something from a different perspective, possibly. But in the same sentence, they would be stagnating this relationship, by trying to see something from a different perspective. Is there something of a sacrifice this person needs to make? Possibly sacrificing their ego? Possibly. It's one interpretation, with the Hangman as their secondary energy. As I mentioned, maybe this person's ego is something that you want to push away, that you want to be defensive about how they are taking your act of wanting to take charge. In the same sense, maybe the Scorpio is abusing their own power. maybe the Scorpio is needing to be more patient with this person if they aren't filling those pants that you need them to fill into, you know? In that regard, yes, definitely have a little more patience for this person to become an emperor, and or for yourself to become an emperor. You know, don't necessarily feel like you have to take charge, especially if you're only coming across as a page, you know? And definitely with the Tower and your energy, you know, maybe you are toppling that tower, letting a tower fall over. Either it's a belief system about this person or yourself, or, you know, letting this relationship crumble all because maybe it was starting out as a friends with benefits type of relationship, and then they go to ask for the Scorpio's name after a little hanky-panky, a little fun in the sheets, and it's like, what? What's my name? After I just gave you my body, my soul, my vulnerability, after I let you touch the soft, squishy parts of myself, you know, inside that soft, or not soft, that hard shell of a Scorpio shell, I cannot believe you're asking me my name. Or maybe they're even, you know, calling out someone else's name. That could definitely be a good indication of, or a good example of an interpretation with the Tower as well. You know, maybe they aren't necessarily over an ex, for all we know. Whatever the case, do not try to, you know, ask this person or assume that you know the worst coming from this person. I do feel like, yes, they do have the intentions to end out a cycle, possibly a cycle where you both were single, end out a cycle as well and equal as you want to end that cycle, you know, and you both do see each other as wish fulfillment, but it could be the possible outcome that you end up pushing this person away, possibly because there's some impatience, and you might try to take the lead in this relationship, you know? If this is the advice, then sure, be defensive. Stand your ground. You know, if this person is creating stagnancy while you're just being patient, no matter who is being more patient, no matter who is creating stagnancy, we do have the Hangman in their energy. So maybe they are creating some stagnancy on purpose. For all we know, you know, making the Scorpio wait even more. Scorpio possibly wanting to take charge because they're not being as patient as they need to. Okay, well, if you're going to create stagnancy, aka make me wait and or make me more impatient, then maybe I'll just push you away, be defensive. You know, this possibly could be the final outcome, and that you'll possibly leave them out in the cold, making them feel possibly neglected, and or because you aren't feeling neglected yourself, Scorpio. I don't know who is in the wrong in this situation. I don't know who is in the wrong. But I mean, for whatever reason, it's telling me. It said I'm known to push away. Yeah, Scorpios definitely have a tendency to push others away, whether they are in the right to do so, or it's all, you know, a trust issue thing. Who here has ever went up to a Scorpio and been like, "Hey, how's your day?" And the Scorpio's like, "Who's asking?" Me being Scorpio moon, couldn't be. Who's asking? Who wants to know? You know? Sorry for being unapproachable as a Scorpio moon, but I definitely have had a tendency to do that myself, to push others away and like, okay, who's asking? Why do you want to know? Why are you asking? You know, what are your intentions? But neither here nor there. If you feel in your soul that this person is only creating more and more stagnancy, more and more time between you both, more space, or they're trying to play games and or whatever the case, wanting to possibly abuse their own power with the Emperor in the challenge, then yes, Push them away, be defensive, stand your ground. Stand up for what you believe in, you know, all possibly because you're feeling neglected. And if that is the case, don't be so prideful. You know, maybe ask this person for either assistance with the Five of Pentacles. Ask for help, you know, ask for this person to help you with something, to help you understand where they're coming from, you know, why they are either behaving in this way or communicating in this way that they're expressing themselves, you know. Being a Page of Pentacles, showing up as one anyways in this reading, maybe it is that you need to learn more about this person and or learn more about your own value, because that literally could just be it. Is this person not valuing what the Scorpio brings to the table? You know? If that is the case, then maybe they don't deserve the Scorpio energy. Maybe they deserve to be pushed away by the Scorpio. Maybe. That could be the advice for the next week anyways. I do feel like that is what I have for my Scorpio collective. I think that's what I have for y'all. I hope this helped. Please have done Taurus. The Taurus reading is every Monday, 7:30 p.m., so about an hour ago. If you are a Taurus, yes, set your alarm for an hour ago for every Monday. With that being said, I will get this live stream uploaded to YouTube in case anyone missed out on, yes, the Libra reading or the first half of the Scorpio reading. I hope this helped. I hope this was insightful, maybe educational, maybe even entertaining, as I do have some pretty funny examples of the interpretations or pairings of the cards, and or have some funny facial expressions, I suppose. It's not my main goal, but yeah, neither here nor there. It is a thing, technically. So yes, much love to y'all. I hope to see y'all either this Sunday for the personal readings or next Thursday for the general reading for y'all as well. I said, thank you, Rick. Yes, not a problem, y'all. All right, much love. Y'all have a good night. Stay warm and cozy inside, you know, and take care, y'all. Much love.